Hi everyone, you have fun with to play next, reviewing everything that is awesome in gaming. This is The Evil Within 2. Obviously you have seen the trailers to The Evil Within, the movie, so you have a little bit of an idea what's going on. We did go ahead and pick up The Evil Within 2, I think it was on Mad Special. I'll see if it's still on sale and link it to you. It does take me a second to get to games sometimes. We try to bring everything that is awesome in gaming insofar as we want to bring you stuff that makes gaming happen. So if there is a game that is advancing storyline, like Quantic Dream is doing a studio in that case, but most recently with the Origami Killer, something other Rain. It's the main one on my channel. Heavy Rain. They did Detroit Become Human, etc. So. Alright, toggle communicator reload, flashlight on or off. This is horror, in case you somehow managed to miss this. So, please adjust your brightness, etc. I'm sure you're familiar with the setup. Get bonus content. Alright, so if you do run through Bethesda.net, if you're not familiar with Bethesda, they were originally an indie company. They did make it big time, and they just sold to Microsoft. So they have a lot of titles that they've picked up and dusted off and redone along the way. This really isn't going to let me use a controller. I'm not quite sure why. I think that I'll just do casual, just so we can kind of get an idea what's going on with the franchise. Home engulfed in flames, tragic fire kills child and nanny. That's actually really horrible. Children tend to get more attached to their nanny than they do to their parents, because they'll have some sort of a legacy that they're learning, and the nanny gets involved with that in the same way that our teachers do in our schools. So if you grew up in an upper-class neighborhood, you would have to deal with these middle-class teachers who are very intelligent and really well qualified, but they would go home and they would talk about their day. And their day involved these families that basically ran the city. We would have parents who worked with the government, parents who worked with things like computers just as it was emerging, lawyers, that sort of thing. So.
No. No, this is not happening.
Oh no, okay, so we're entering into a living nightmare here. That is one heck of a way to start the story off. This is crazy.
Oh God, Lily!
Okay, so it was a little girl. Oh my god! Oh my god, okay. So that's not really an option. What is going on?
Damn it!
So the dad comes home. There's basically nothing he can
Lily,
see.
I'm here! Where are you? Oh God, is she upstairs?
The house will start to collapse. He should be down on the ground, and he's not. I suppose you can move faster this way, but if you're not familiar with the procedure, you get down on the ground, you have to test whether or not a door is hot before you attempt to open it. Oh, God. I mean, I guess technically I can go through there now. I would not recommend that. Yeah. We're gonna try this one. Okay, alternate route to the stairs here. He obviously knows the house slightly better than I do.
I'm coming, Lily.
You can get seriously hurt from smoke, which rises. So you get on the ground and you wrap something around your face that's wet. He hasn't taken any precautions, but of control to crouch.
Lily?
She's not in a room. Where is she?
Lily, where are you? I'm here. Dad's here.
You weren't here for me, Dad.
Oh my god!
You didn't save me!
We're dealing with blame. I kind of saw that one. Ooh, God, that is a horrible way to go. Oh, man. And he let them do him like that? Go to therapy, dude. Like, there's this, people are cruel, and there's this definite drive where people want to take the worst iteration of a story and go beyond reality with it. So they want you to have a psychotic break with reality and participate in that. It's really creepy.
Hello, Sebastian. It's been a long time.
You see it in high school, like from high school on upwards. People stop being
I've been trying to track you
psychopathic
down for 3 years.
And you
And
thought you'd
just
find me at the
become
bottom
group-
of an empty bottle. Is that it?
like group
Why are you
psychopaths.
here now, damn it?
People
Didn't
don't like
find me 'cause They
responsibility.
didn't want you to. Calm down, Sebastian.
You knew what was gonna happen in that hospital, didn't you?
What hospital?
What happened at Beacon is in the past. You need to forget it.
You sound just like that psychologist the Force shoved down my throat. But he didn't have answers.
So he's a cop. It's
Do.
weird to have it.
You're gonna tell
Annie
me.
was a cop.
About Mobius.
I wonder if it was an attack against him. Or not. There are large men in scary suits. Let's check out guns. You know, do they have guns
I'm
first?
here because of this.
These are important questions. Oh, good. I was just having a nightmare about that. Thanks. You're so there for you in these
Where
games.
did you get this?
Now in Russian roulette. Now is not the time. Lily's alive?
Still alive.
Lily is dead! I read the police report! I was at her funeral!
We can rewrite history if we want to. Staging a death is child's play.
That's
Why would I
a contradictory statement.
lie to you?
Lily
Like-
is alive,
why would they rewrite history?
but she's in danger.
And
We
why?
need you to help save her.
Save her? What have you done to her? Get your hands off me!
So they staged her death. What did
I
you
was
do?
hoping you'd come willingly, Sebastian. But we don't have time for this bullshit.
Lady?
We need you. Lily needs you.
Okay, so the child in need trope is a little bit overused. It's like pulls at the heartstrings, but they used it so much in movies and TV and so on, that it's like a guilt trip,
Sebastian?
and people react poorly to those.
Awake. Good.
Yeah, great. Where are we?
We're in a hallway.
You're in one of our facilities.
We're not heading towards the
This
light.
is the almighty Mobius, huh?
Be careful about what you say. You don't know how powerful they are.
I
Right.
feel like I'm on the cart.
So powerful they have to kidnap a washed-up ex-cop to help them.
At least your terrible sense of humor is still intact.
Enough of this bullshit. Where's Lily?
Patience. All your answers are right here.
The Beacon Mental Hospital incident was an unfortunate setback. But we used the knowledge gained to build a new and vastly improved STEM system.
That's good. I mean, if you're gonna hurt me, at least do it for science.
What does this have to do with my daughter?
Imagine it. Millions of minds connected together.
Sounds horrifying. I'm an introvert. I hope that you are also an
Happiness for
introvert.
one is happiness for all.
So is misery.
machine, this miracle will allow our species to achieve greatness.
Oh, good. We have a megalomaniac, so
We
that's
needed to
brilliant.
start with a mind that was pure and clean enough to support thousands of personalities.
So we got an
The
ex-cop.
mind of an innocent child.
That's who am I? This is, obviously not my
Connect
science,
Lily to that machine?
which is real science.
Your daughter is quite special. The most stable core candidate we've ever tested.
Before or after?
Thanks to her, the new STEM has been a smashing success.
You look trustworthy.
A little over a week ago,
Recently.
Lily vanished. Just stopped sending signals. Then the STEM environment began to collapse. We thought it was just a technical glitch, an easy fix, so we sent a team of Mobius agents inside. But then we lost contact with them, and STEM went dark.
Oh wow.
This, Mr. Castellanos.
They lost their own people?
I am providing you an opportunity. Not only to
What were
see
they
your daughter
doing
again, but to save her
with her?
life.
I mean, obviously.
Something you thought you failed to do before.
How many times am I going to be presented with this
save her.
choice?
Or let her die.
See, because before I tried to save her life, and I'm going to try to save her life again.
Your choice.
Is that going to happen a third time? A fifth? This is what I mean about being jaded with the lost child guilt trip. Motivations that are based on guilt are rough. Americans do not have a unified approach to that.
Sebastian.
So that was a bold
And
move.
please, try to cooperate with any team members you might find in there. I know you don't trust us, but they have the same goals as you do.
That's all right. I'm fine by myself.
Yeah.
Just remember to call me the moment you find Lily, so that we can begin the extraction process. I'll
So
be
he's
out here
familiar
for
with
you.
these guys. Like an ex-cop. That's odd. If she gets it in one,
And
then I'll know
someone
this is
will be in
fake.
there for you. Are you ready?
Can you need to find someone else? Can they also put a USB in the first try? I've heard that's an attractive quality.
Be careful in there, Sebastian. We're counting on you.
This is a lot, like, there's a lot of assumption of guilt off the drop whenever you run into government agencies, and it's weird. Like,
STEM entry in 3,
the justification all runs backwards.
1.
Like I said, Americans just don't have that one, so very strange premises. Oh, interesting. So it feels like they use water to simulate what feels like a suspended animation, and then your environment will reassert itself as they push sensation onto you. Ooh, a feeling of falling, okay. Are my feet on the ground? Am I still underwater? Oh, okay. I do hit bottom. Ironic for a cop. And then we gotta go through a tutorial, I assume. Wow, that is crazy. So definitely bringing something to storyline. Like I said, the Lost Child trope is a little bit overused, especially as, you know, her creating a universe. But using that in horror is actually relatively new. It tends to be that when your kid goes into the mirror or so on, that the story is over. And in this particular case, they're actually using that as a jumping off point. So the story has just begun.
Where am I?
We're inside of her mind, so. Oh, okay, I ran into a little bit of this. This is a little bit shamanistic then, if we're going to be exploring memories. And that'll certainly.
I'm coming, Lily.
We're doing a recurrence.
I know it's hard to accept, Myra, but she's gone.
So I'm going to run into my ex-wife.
No. I'll never accept it. If you won't help me, I'll find out the truth on my own.
We could always head towards the light.
What the hell is this place?
Detective, we've got a call.
Is this? happened? You're not going to give me a clue? So you're basically running towards disjointed points on a map which are representative of your memories. I assume at some point you're going to be plunged a little bit deeper. Can interact with your environment. And really just kind of explore, you know, what they're doing with the... As soon as I touched something, I went into reality. That's interesting. So objects are very important to this sort of interaction for some reason.
Hello? Sebastian, are you there?
Am I supposed to do something? I'm like, I'll just hang out here and wait for him to continue the dialogue.
Kidman?
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay, so I have old case files that I can look into, which is cool. I have... What other cues do I have? Not a
Snap
lot.
out of it, Sebastian. You've made it in safely. How are you feeling?
How does my hand still hurt? What's on the other end of a dual shoulder holster? Curious, I guess. I guess I feel curious.
Terrible. Like the worst hangover ever.
I have my binders. I got a little bit going on in the way of like possible explorability. It's interesting that I grounded when I touched something though.
Don't worry.
I mean, that makes
It will
a
pass
certain
once your mind has adjusted.
sense to me. What's over here? Keypad, 1976. I got the wireless Bluetooth mouse. It's like a
You're in an area
marble
separate from the main system right now.
coffee outside of the coffee. In a separate area from the main system right now. Alright, so I'm in some sort of, like, they must have a, like on a spaceship
That's how we're
or
able to
nautical
maintain communication with you.
decompression chambers, that sort of thing. So we might have touch base.
This construct is called your room. It's a safe zone that was formed from your own...
Oh, okay, so they do this in stages. I wondered if there was like plunging, if they just plunge you in. But it looks like they use this. That's interesting. That was the last case that I was working on. It doesn't look like he did pursue the angle that his daughter might be alive. Let's go. Hold on.
My memories, huh? If that's the case, then where are my wife and child?
I think this is, it looks like it's after, maybe he doesn't remember the case that he was working on, but it looks like it's after that. Unless he was exploring Mobius. That looks like the Mobius file. It's a little bit hard to tell. And then we have the exit, I assume, just being the regular door. That'll probably plunge us into a different part of the story. But I guess we better get all the information
This place
before we
looks like
continue.
my old office at Crimson City PD.
So not a whole lot in the way of shock value for replayability. Once you've seen it,
Subconscious that built it.
you either want to play it or not. You either want to play it or not. There is a lot in the way of skins. So they basically took polygons, it looks like, and skinned them over. And not a whole lot, like what objects...
We sent some information into your room.
What objects we run into are going to do exactly that. They're going to provide information and storylines. So I imagine we'll have some audio, video logs and that sort of thing. And get a little bit more out of...
Anything unfamiliar?
Bluetooth mouse. I would literally never use that. There's that. There's a tower computer. That's a blast from the past. Oh, you mean him. This guy right here. That's interesting. That's a radio phone, I think. I mean, working with Still Spring a little bit, I have an idea what those are and how they functioned prior to just being hooked to regular radio waves. So he's just going to go explore around a little bit and then actually exit the room and find his daughter. I'm mostly interested in what's going on over here. With the Mobius, they didn't get into it a lot. I assume that they covered it in the last Evil Dead. Yeah. Have you seen... Oh, these are all missing persons. That's interesting.
There are photos of a bunch of Mobius agents here.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he just kind of... This must be how he organizes his... As far as work goes. Yukiko Hoffman, Julian Sykes, Liam O'Neill, Miles Harrison, and who... The last one. Oh, weird. It seems to want to...
That's them. Let us know if you locate any of them.
Continue with the conversation. We're glad you're here, Union. Then it just has a bunch of pictures. Who's the other one? Something or other, something or other. Killian.
You're our only line of communication into STEM.
So this whole place went dark. I mean, not this office, obviously, but we can access first. There's a little bit of surreal feeling.
Union and searching for Lily too.
So she went missing. The agents go looking for her then. That's interesting. The plot that we're getting is weird. It's like functional. Union must be the name of the place.
The STEM environment was designed to look and feel like a small town called Union.
Weird. So obviously, you know, if she did go missing in game, there's a lot of theory there about, you know, whether or not that happens to you in real life. That's pretty standard. It's kind of hard to wear that one out because it's so linked to scientific theory and reality.
Rescuing too, huh?
It's interesting to think how they would train an agent to function in this environment. I've noted in corporate in general and in government in particular that they lack the degrees necessary to actually be doing what they're doing. So they'll have like a criminology degree or something, but they won't have a degree in businesses or put the people they work with.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, but I'm only here to find Lily.
You know, their environment functionally. So there's the connectors back are all missing. You know, they have MBAs in corporate, but again, no people with degrees in sociology to help produce a culture they claim to have. There's more info there. You should check it before you go. I really wanted to see what the next environment provided, but I try not to run for longer than 20 minutes. The link is in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind. You can have gamer coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks, and then obviously we have ours on merch as well, so you can, you know, just pick that up. We love the Pirate Queen. Love, you know, when you guys support the channel like that. Coffee, KOFI. You can $1 make me smile. Also down there is Patreon. We are on Patreon now, so that's pretty awesome. We'll see if this door lets me back into reality and just try to advance the plot real quick, see what it has. I do have my first plot point, etc., but it doesn't look like it's gonna just take me on through, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. Patreon below, the description for the game. If I am going to just kick things open, this is who I am. The game is down there if you do want to try it out. We got it on Good Old Games for like nothing bucks. And it's getting big now with the movie and so on. So, okay, this is going to be an exploration. Alrighty, well, we love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. So stay safe, game on, and we will see you in the next video.